All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to the show today. Let me make sure the audio is good. If you guys can hear me, please comment down below. Everybody, welcome to the channel. Today, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of things going on in politics. We spoke about some Bankman-Fried yesterday, Donald Trump. We spoke about a lot of things that are going on. But today, I want to focus on this new House Speaker. And what I want you guys to do for the people here now and the people watching this video after, give me a grade level for what you will give Speaker Mike Johnson so far. Now, some news just came out and basically saying that because of House Speaker Mike Johnson being the new speaker, that MAGA and Christian nationalism is actually a bigger threat to the United States than Hamas. All right, so we're going to talk about all of that. We're also going to talk about what he exposes about Democrats and their evil plans when it comes to having new voters come in and rush into the United States of America. And why is that? Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to hit the like button. Look, we got new merch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big deal for me because I got demonetized. And I want to make sure that I work hard to make sure that if you're going to send me any donations, just go buy yourself some hoodies. Ladies and gentlemen, we got new hoodies. This video is brought to you by the LV Nation merch store.com. You can go to the store yourself.com. I want to show you before we dive into this product, before we dive into this video, I want you guys to check out the store, man. It's live. LV Nation merch. If you are within the first week, if you purchase more than 2 hoodies, you get free shipping. So that's what I'm doing, right? You're getting free shipping if you purchase more than 2 hoodies. I would love for you guys to go check out the LV Nation store. Help us fight for America, especially for free speech, because, you know, let's go. Go get this one. This one is by Lou Valentino, Free Trump. Go check it out, ladies and gentlemen. The LVNationStore.com. Please go check it out. All right, I'm grinding. I hope you guys appreciate me grinding. Let's dive into today's news. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it just came out that MAGA and Christian nationalism is a bigger threat to America than Hamas could ever be. This is what they're saying about you. This is what they're saying about me. This is what they're saying about people who don't believe or aren't what? Democrats? This is crazy. So even Mitch McConnell is trying to push back against Mike Johnson and the MAGA lunatics. It isn't working. And they have a picture of Mike Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, they're literally saying that MAGA and Christian nationalism is a bigger threat to Hamas than Hamas. This is what they're saying about Mike Johnson. Now, I had to do some research. I had to do some homework. I was like, wait, why would Americans, other Americans, why would they be saying this about the new House Speaker? Why are they still saying this? There's a movie that just came out. It's called The Police State. I haven't seen it yet, but I can't wait to see it. It's by Dinesh D'Souza and Dan Bongino, which is probably one of the reasons why I got banned. One of the reasons why I got thrown off the YouTube partner program, and one of the reasons they don't want me to get paid anymore, right? They froze $20,000 of my money, which is making me realize, okay, they have a certain narrative in their head. It seems that way, allegedly, right? This is the type of stuff that they're writing. So it makes me think, okay, what is it about this guy that they don't like? Which brings me to this reaction that we're going to do right now. I want to do this reaction live because I don't want to post videos. I just rather do a live stream with you guys. We got 480 people in attendance. If you guys can, please hit the like button. All right. This is Mike Johnson exposing exactly what they want to do. And I think that this is one of the main reasons why they are treating him the way they're treating him. They're calling him worse than Hamas. They are saying that this guy is more dangerous than Hamas. Think about this, bro. Think about this. Okay, here we go.
In this video,
shout out to the Black Conservative 24. Let's take a listen to Mike Johnson.
In this video, watch Mike Johnson exposing Democrats' plan with illegal coming into the U.S. God bless this man.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's late. It's almost 10 o'clock. I don't know. I think we've been at this for about 10 hours, and it's been a long day. We had a 22-vote series. Not complaining, just explaining why we're all a little bit haggard. But I tell you what, it's the issue that's really got us worn out. And I just genuinely wanted to ask a question of my colleagues here, because both of you are here in good faith, and I respect you as individuals. And I wanted to ask you a question of what my constituents asked me. Could the Democrats in charge, and certainly Democrats here with jurisdiction over the border, could they really be in favor of an open border? And I'm asking you honestly and in good faith. Can I ask, Mr. Chairman, you're from New York. Thanks to New York City's council, beginning January 9th, 2023, more than 800,000 non-citizens will be eligible to vote in municipal elections in New York. Do you agree with that policy?
No, nor non-citizens will.
Can we go through that one more time? Now, look, when I first started making this content, I was like, man, it's so crazy. Like, I don't know if I want to make this type of I don't know if I believe everything that people believe in, right? They believe that, like, eventually people who don't have voter IDs, they're going to be able to vote. And I'm like, man, you MAGA people are crazy. But then when you think about these municipal, or what do you say, municipal, which is smaller, which is different types of elections, right? Not the general election so far, but different types of elections. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that until I watched this video. Mike Johnson is confronting Chairman Nadler about this. Listen to what he said one more time.
More than 800,000 non-citizens will be eligible to vote in municipal elections in New York. Do you agree with that policy?
No, nor non-citizens will not be eligible to vote in New York. They never have been. Well, they were in the 19th century eligible to vote in New York.
Well, no, this is a recent action. It was just passed in December.
No, that is not correct. Non-citizens have not been eligible to vote in New York, or as far as I know, in any other state since the 19th century.
That's not true. The New York City Council voted in December to allow this. It begins January 9, 2023. Cities in Vermont and Maryland already allow this, and similar measures are under consideration in Illinois, Maine, and Massachusetts right now.
The gentleman with you?
Yes.
I believe those are considerations of allowing votes in municipal elections only.
Right, but thank you. That's the point. Everybody wants to know at home, why would they allow this? Guys, they're allowing it because they're going to turn them into voters. They already are doing this in New York City, largest city in America, and this is the plan of our friends on this side to turn all the illegals into voters.
Some would say, oh, he's a racist for saying this. He's a racist. He's a white nationalist. He's dangerous. But is he lying, though? Is he lying? Is he lying? Ladies and gentlemen, he's going ham.
That's it, folks. That's what's going on. That's the game. That's why the border's open. That's why they've dropped it. Look, I respect Ms. Lofgren and all her work in this arena. Yes, I'll yield, Mr. Chairman. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this.
As a New Yorker, I would love to think that New York is the entire country, but it is not. It is not. And consideration is being given to permitting non-citizens to vote in New York, and I believe in the capital city of Vermont. I forget which that is. But as much as I'd like to believe it, New York and Vermont are not the entire country.
But Mr. Chairman, that's the whole point. This is what's going on, folks.
How ignorant could these are the type of people, bro. New York, Vermont, it's not the whole United States of America. How stupid do they think that we are? Bro, everything needs a starting point. If one person allows it, then hey, they allowed it, so we should allow it. That's called the domino effect. Why would Nadler, right? Why would he, especially being from New York, why would he be so close-minded to the fact that it can happen? And he's a chairman. It can happen not only in New York, but now that New York has approved of it and is trying to push for it, don't you think that would be their plan? Don't you think that Democrats think in one brain? That's one thing I'll give them credit for. It works for them. Sometimes it doesn't work for them, but most of the time it has been working for them. They move as one. Who is their head? The lobbyists and the people who probably fund their party, but Hakeem Jeffries will be their head, right? Nancy Pelosi to a degree as well. They move with one brain. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, their plans could be that, hey, they are already allowing it in New York. Why not? Why not push it everywhere else?
Home, if you're trying to figure this out, if you're scratching your heads, you see the video, you see droves of people, 2.4 million people coming over the border illegally, the president allowing, the Democrats in charge of Congress are allowing it. The deal is they're going to turn them into voters. You just heard it. They don't have any problem with that. They celebrate it. Here's the deal. We have a problem with it. The Constitution has a problem with it. American elections should be decided by American citizens. That's it. That's what this is about. That's why we're jumping up and down and screaming, my friends on the video who are commenting about this. That's why we're so upset, because our constituents are frightened that we are losing our country. We're losing our security, or losing our sovereignty, because we're going to allow people from 160 different countries around the world to come in here and decide our elections. That's it. Here it is on record. You all heard it. I'm out of time. I yield back.
All right, I'm sharing.
By the way, and shout out to Black Conservative 24 for presenting this video. By the way, let me share a message with you guys, because they say that the reason they demonetized me is because I was showing controversial issues that are harming to my audience or to viewers. Let me tell YouTube something. What he's doing is he's being logical. He's making sense. Nobody here has grabbed a gun. Nobody here is making any threats. Nobody here wants to kill people. Nobody here wants to delete people from society. We are a civilized society. We got white, black, Hispanic, Asian, everybody that is from the United States of America. I would consider us very civilized when it comes to this matter. I think what the media is trying to do, they're trying to make this man a terrorist, or they're trying to make this man worse than Hamas. How? Right? We aren't trying to kill nobody. All we're trying to do is make sense and be logical. What we're trying to do is have a conversation, an open dialogue in front of the world, and say, hey, this is what's going on in our community and in the United States of America. This is what's going on, bro. Why can't we have an open conversation for that? But because we are in a first world country, we're civilized humans, they make free speech that as to equivalent to guns, or equivalent to what? Violence. They say that speech is now becoming violence because we are a civilized society. None of us are going to get up and do anything about it. None of us are going to get up and try to harm people. That's not what we do. So because of that, because that's how civilized we are and how good we are as people, they try to make it seem like, oh, well, we've tried to push them to their limits. Speech is violence now. I would say we're as civilized as it gets. We are as civilized as it gets. And the reason why I bring civilized as it gets is because they're saying that this guy is worse than Hamas. For those who don't understand what I'm trying to say, MAGA and Christian nationalism is a bigger threat to America than Hamas could ever be. This is the type of stuff that leftists believe. So think about what Hamas decided to do when they didn't get their way. Or when they believe in something, they're going to go do something. They're going to go up in arms and go make something happen. Right? They believe that Americans who are on the right are doing the same thing as Hamas, just with words, with actions, with lawmaking. This is crazy. It's actually crazy. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's crazy that some people in this world believe that their own American citizens, like their own brother and sister, is a terrorist because of how they think, or because of, I think it's wild that articles like this exist. That's crazy. That's all I'm saying. You can say, oh, we're not civilized. Cool. I get it. I get the argument you're trying to make, but think about it in this way. They're comparing you and what you believe in to what they believe in a third world country or in an uncivilized society. And let's not go with uncivilized. I don't like that word. Let's go with a society that's at war with each other. Let's go with that. And that's what they're trying to make it seem like. So here is him speaking again about the border crisis. And once again, you have to understand why. Why do they treat him this way? Why are they treating him this way? Why are they writing articles like this about him? Because he's saying stuff like this.
I mean, everybody's. I
This
mean,
is too
even
low.
Mayorkas of DHS.
You guys might not be able to hear this, but
in the catch and release. I mean, I would think we
why is it so
need
low?
a full national conversation about that and a total change in policy.
Yeah, and of course, Larry, all of that was completely foreseeable. When they opened up the border under Mayorkas' direction and President Biden himself, they allowed for this serious situation that we have. And now the FBI has said, Director Wray said just a few days ago that they suspect there might even be terrorist cells they're setting up and planning, only God knows, against American citizens. So we're to be on alert. Well, yeah, of course, when you keep the border open and you allow dangerous people to come in, you open yourselves up for that kind of chaos. We've been working with everything we have for the last nearly 3 years to get that border closed and secured, and they've ignored us until now. We're going to force the issue, and I think the American people want us to do that.
I think he makes sense. Some people might disagree with me. He doesn't really make sense. I think he makes a lot of sense, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it for me. I just wanted to bring you guys this information for today. There's a lot of stuff going on at the border. There's a lot of stuff going on overall. I want to say thank you. It's the middle of the day, and we have over almost 1,000 people in here. So I want to say thank you. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that I brought you guys good information, good arguments, good points of views. Once again, I'm not promoting any type of disobedience from. I'm not promoting anything crazy. All I'm doing is trying to bring up a conversation that they might disapprove of, and because they disapprove of that, I'm willing to bite the bullet and lose $20,000 because I feel like this is much bigger than 20,000 or being monetized. I think that this is bigger, and all I'm trying to do is bring good conversations, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, if you guys can, please go check out the new store, ladies and gentlemen. The store is out. LV Nation, we got we got new products here. I just launched my own store where you could go get some Lou Valentino, LV Nation. We got some free Trump. We got some Trump and Tucker shirts. We got some LV Nation. We got some mugs. Go check it out. LVNationMerch.com. LVNationMerch.com. Go check it out. If you get 2 hoodies, you get free shipping no matter where you're at. If you're international, then we might have to talk about that. So please go check out the hoodies. Go check out the movement. And go check out some free independent journalists like me, like yourselves. I love you guys so much. Go check it out. Also, go check out Midas Gold Group, who is sponsoring this channel. We're going to do it without YouTube sponsoring us. Shout out to the Rumble viewers as well. I didn't go live on Rumble now, but I will later. I'll be back later. Hit the like button if you guys can. Go check out the new merch. Hit the link. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, I'm going to give, if you guys sign up with your email so that way you can be a part of the team. You guys can sign up with your email. As soon as you go home, you go to the home button and sign up. Sign up right here. Join the club. You don't have to buy anything. Just put your email so that way I can send you some emails and you could be a part of our club and you can know when we got new drops and new stuff like that coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no quit in me. Only thing I do is move forward. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.